Every time NBA 2K drops their newest title, there's always a race to see who can be the first 99 overall or the first top rep in the game. Now we all know that Chalk was the first person to hit top rep in 2K20. On PS4 side, it was PoorBoySin who was in the lead and expected to hit legend first. Now that has changed because PoorBoySin was actually passed by a booster and there was a lot of things behind the scenes going on. So as mentioned, PoorBoySin was passed on his legend race on PS4 by a guy who boosted for multiple hours per day, every single day. Now there is legit proof of this guy having people throw games and give him free rep. I'll show you a couple tweets and proof on the screen so you don't think I'm just making this up. There are endless amounts of evidence that this guy 100% boosted. Now obviously PoorBoySin caught wind of this and reacted as most people would. Now PoorBoySin did make a series of tweets, but he seemed to be talking about a lot of other things as well as the whole boosting thing. Now he made tweets talking about how he always shows love and doesn't seem to get it back, almost tweeting out about how he had some sort of a falling out with some people he was cool with. Now he did address the whole legend rep thing with tweeting out a screenshot mentioning boosting, and he also made a tweet about how his journey is still going to continue, which I'm assuming was referring to the fact that he found out he wasn't the top rep on PS4 anymore, basically saying that it doesn't really matter and he's going to continue his grind anyways. Now the thing that caught my attention and a lot of other people's attention in the community was the whole situation wasn't even about boosting to PoorBoySin. The thing that caught everyone's attention was the fact that PoorBoySin said that he talked about his daughter, he as in the guy who passed him on the leaderboards. He tweeted the following tweet: "Cats don't never gotta bring up my daughter's man." Now this is where this becomes more than a video game because the guy who boosted for top rep, I don't even want to say the guy's name or show his app, but I do have to, unfortunately, for the sake of this video. But I'm going to call him a kid because there's no way that a grown man or an adult would do something like this. So let's just put this straight. This kid was trying to troll, and I use that word lightly because trying to troll someone's children is not a troll. That's just straight up disrespectful and something you don't do. But the kid was trying to troll PoorBoySin by insulting his children and renaming himself Feed Your Kids on the leaderboard so his name would appear on top of PoorBoySin. He actually confirmed that this is what it meant on Twitter, saying that he was just doing it as a troll. But if you sit there and have a conversation with someone and say that you're trolling someone over their children, over their daughters, that is not a joke, and that's where it gets very personal, and that's where things get taken way too far. And it kind of showcases what the 2K community is actually all about. It's just extremely immature and not something a grown man would do. And if this guy is a grown man, that's very embarrassing. Now, I would like to talk about this whole boosting thing and how it affects people who do content creation, especially when it comes to the PoorBoySin situation. Because I see people having different opinions on it, some people saying that it doesn't matter, some people saying that it does matter, and some people just saying that it's just a video game and nobody should take it that serious. Which I understand every single person's perspective, but I want you guys to understand that when it comes to PoorBoySin, this is what his content was basically based around, was being the first legend on PS4. And PoorBoySin has been a grinder for a lot of the previous 2Ks, and this is what he has based his content around, being a grinder, hitting top rep, being one of the top reps, and being someone that is known as someone who puts in a lot of work and a lot of time into the game. So take that into consideration. PoorBoySin has played 2K20 non-stop for probably like 16-17 hours and has been able to give himself a comfortable lead to hit legend first. And when a person hits it before him, a booster who doesn't play the game legit and gets people to throw games and just doesn't do it the way it's supposed to, that is extremely insulting to someone's grind, and it takes away from what, when PoorBoySin actually hits legend, it's going to take away from that because he's not technically the first legend on PS4 anymore. Even though everyone in the community with the brain knows that PoorBoySin will be the first one to hit legend on PS4 legit, it's just the concept that he wasn't the first one to hit it, and I can completely understand where the frustration comes from for PoorBoySin, and I don't blame him at all if he comes out with a video just ranting and talk about how much it bothers him. But PoorBoySin is a person who is very well put together and very well-minded, so I don't think he'll actually ever come out and make a video about it and address how much it actually bothers him. But as anybody in this position, it would bother you if you got passed by a booster who cheated the game. And Another thing on top of that, this guy hasn't even been consequenced. The fact that this guy was able to boost his entire legend grind, I'm not even going to call it a grind because boosting is not a grind, but the fact that this guy was able to do that with no consequences from 2K at all just speaks about how bad this game is right now. Not only is the game completely broken at most times, now people aren't even being consequenced for cheating the game. And at this point, everyone's going to look at this and be like, okay, why don't I do this? Why don't I get the opportunity to, you know, boost and cheat, make demigods? Because nothing's happening. No one's being banned. There are no consequences. I don't know if there's ever going to be consequences, because at this point it seems like they just don't care about 2K20 and they're going to wait till 2K21 comes out to get everything right. But at this point, 2K20 is an absolute shambles, and now people are cheating, boosting, and nothing's being done about it. And in terms of that guy who did that, doing this, if you're thinking about doing this, I'm going to tell you right now, it is not worth it. This guy maxed out at 800 viewers and people are going to forget about it in about a week. It's not worth insulting someone's family and cheating on a video game to get that little amount of clout that no one's going to care about in about a week. But that's my little rant. I just wanted to let you guys know how I really felt about it, because to me, a lot of people are looking at this from different perspectives, which I respect. But all in all, this is taking away from someone who actually put in the work and put in the grind. And nothing but respect to PoorBoySin. He's an absolute grinder and someone who plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. But with that being said, that is going to bring the video to an end. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you guys enjoy anything 2K related, you guys will enjoy this channel. And once again, guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the love on the videos. I appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.